Algebra OST Spring 2022 released items number 16. So it says a plot is shown relating the number of vehicles using alternative fuels to the number of years since 1992. And here's that plot shown. Gives you the equation of line of best fit. So it says based on the equation of the line of best fit for the data, which statement is a valid conclusion? So these can be tough because there's a lot of words. So what I would do is I would start with this linear equation, right? So here is your line of best fit. Now we need to understand what x is. So x is years since 1992. So what that means is we're not using the actual year, we're using a number representing a year. So for instance, when x is 0, that corresponds to the year 1992. So that's your starting year. Over here, the y is the number of vehicles. So in this line of best fit, this is slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we have two values, your m, which is 18,891, and your b, which is 275,763. Let's start with the b value. So the b is the starting point. It is the number of vehicles when x is 0. And when x is 0, that's the year 1992. So again, think of the b value as the y when x is 0. So this means in 1992 there were 275,000 cars. Now the m is how your y is changing per x. So 18,891 is the number of additional vehicles. So it's the additional vehicles each year. So I said additional because it's positive, we're growing. So every year they're adding 18,891 more alternative fuel cars. All right, so now let's take those two and let's come down here and look at our choices. Okay, so A says the average number of vehicles using alternative fuels in the U.S. from 92 to 1999 was approximately 18,891, and that's wrong, right? This 18,891 is not an average. First of all, if you look at where this line is, it's in between, you know, around 300,000 to 400,000 cars every year, right? So that's wrong. Next, the increase in the number of vehicles varied from 18,891 to 275,763. No, so the increase was the slope, 18,891. So it was that. C, the number of vehicles used on alternative fuels increased from 18,891 in 1992. That's wrong. There were not 18,891 vehicles in 1992. There were 275,763 vehicles. And then last, the number of vehicles using alternative fuels in the U.S. increased from approximately 275,763 in 1992 by approximately 18,891 every year. Yes, that is the correct choice. That describes up here what I talked about with the slope and the y-intercept.